Sure, what is up guys? Welcome. I'm your host Martin Tabanya.
And I'm Ray Quartelon.
We're from Entrepreneur Beach Club Philippines, and right now we're in the office of Social Life Inc. Here with us is Sir Francis, also an entrepreneur, founder of Social Life Inc. How are you, sir?
I'm good.
How's
Nice to see you guys.
Yeah, thank you for the time.
So,
Sir Francis, para medyo mabilis,
Sige,
medyo give us a few background about yourself.
Sige, so I've been an entrepreneur for the last 10 years, doing various things. So I started my career with media, so when in Manila, progressed towards influencer marketing, Blogapalooza, and then started a company called Social Life, which is a Wi-Fi based marketing tool. And then aside from that, I'm also a venture capitalist. We invest into startups, and we also have we organize the biggest event called Tectonic. So it's the biggest startup and tech innovation conference in the Philippines.
so what made you start your business?
Siguro sa akin, it's more about doing something of my own. I don't want, kasi I've been from a family of entrepreneurs. I don't want to parang live on the shadows where it's always something else. Parang I want to prove to myself that I can do something. So siguro yun yung naging drive ko to really start something. Tapos plus my interest in IT and the time where IT was growing, that was that moment that I felt na parang, hey, this is my opportunity.
But what gave you an idea to start the Social Life?
For Social Life, it was simple. Coming from media kasi, I've noticed how the businesses kasi out there are struggling, no? Because they wanted to market their business and there wasn't any way that they could do it. I thought Wi-Fi was a perfect way to gather customer database tapos grow the business. At the same time, napansin ko rin na ang mga tao parang lagi naghahanap ng Wi-Fi. It's something that we will look for. So we wanted to give them free Wi-Fi as much as we can, by convincing the other stakeholders na parang, you know what, it's worth it for you, may ROI tayo dyan, then you can do your free Wi-Fi to the people.
So, for how many months na ba tayo for the Philippine market for this one?
For this one kasi we've started 5 years ago, pero ngayon lang kami ulit nag-relaunch sa Philippines. We focus outside, but now we're refocusing to the Philippine market.
Who influence you most in this Wi-Fi or digital marketing?
Siguro it's our advisors and investors. No? So our advisors include si Jay Fajardo. So si Jay Fajardo of Launch Garage now, he used to be the CEO of Airborne Access. And Airborne Access was the first Wi-Fi startup in the Philippines na na-acquire ng PLD. So he's been a big inspiration on that kasi he taught me a lot about the Wi-Fi business. We also have the Launch Garage guys, and of course our chairman, no, si JJ Atencio, who believed in us from the start, and as well as the Cerebral Labs group who invested recently. So all of these guys have been our advisors and mentors, and they help us grow the business.
Going back with sa free Wi-Fi,
Sige.
if I'm the users or the customers, paano ko siya malapin yung free Wi-Fi?
So usually pag nakuha na yun ng venue, no, so when the venue installs our platform, ang nangyayari dun is that the users can then connect to the Wi-Fi. Parang sa airport, lumalabas na lang pop-ups, and then you can connect na lang through the process.
Parang magre-register lang ako.
Mag-register ka lang, and then that's it, dire-diretso ka na.
And napansin ko sa airport or sa mall, it's parang you are allotted for an hour to use the Wi-Fi. For this one ba?
Yeah, so ang ano namin, ang balik namin dito is para, okay, you're given 1 hour for free. Now, if there are more ads that you can consume, then pwede pa tayong extend. So ang goal kasi namin is dapat medyo balance din ng user na hindi naman lahat libre. At the same time, the stakeholders are happy with the value. Kasi ang issue kasi normally is lahat libre kay user, lahat gastos ni the venue at ng mga infrastructure. What we want is a balance between both para laging free kay user and happy naman din yung nagbibigay.
So actually guys, they have a product that's called Vayafi.
Vayafi.
Yeah. And tell us more about it.
Sige, so the Vayafi concept is all about spreading the free Wi-Fi across the world. And ang goal namin is to really give best quality Wi-Fi by incentivizing yung mga stakeholders. So yung mga telcos, ISP, yung mga gumagawa lahat, pati mga venues, you want to incentivize them na parang pag binigyan nila ng free Wi-Fi, you actually get something in return.
Okay.
So ganun yung concept. As opposed to yung before na parang bigay lang tayong free Wi-Fi, tapos wala lang, it doesn't give value to me.
So if I have a let's say restaurant or bars, and then gusto ko sanang magkaroon din ng free wifi. Kaya,
Right.
paano kaya kami pwedeng lumapit sila?
Actually yun, so just contact us in Vayafi.com. And then ang goal naman namin with the restaurants is yun nga, like for most cases kasi the most important thing about restaurants is database and the proper legal opt-in kasi with the NPC rules. No? So we do that. Ginagawa namin is we allow users to opt in to a restaurant and then the restaurant could contact them again cheaply. So imbis na mag-Facebook ka or you go Google AdWords or whatever, you can actually do it via SMS and email, which is cheaper.
So yes sir, Social Life Inc. is focused on Wi-Fi or there are
Wi-Fi.
also
So
other products?
we're really focused on Wi-Fi and we drive on, we're driven on advertising
Yes,
yeah,
to Wi-Fi.
to the Wi-Fi. Yeah.
So, what are your future goals for Social Life Inc.?
Well, for us is to expand in the Philippine market. It's been something that we always wanted to do. And then, of course, to expand regionally. That's also another thing. Although we have expanded, pero we still want to expand further. And of course, be able to tap the global market in the future.
So, how long are you in the Philippine market?
Sa Philippine market, we started here. Ang problema lang, we left the Philippines for a while, for about 2 years, and then we just came back.
So, during those years, ano kayang parang, could say na medyo tough times or sometimes?
Tough times was being acquired was tough time kasi people look at it like parang it's a huge success, diba, for a company. But that's also another thing kasi the acquisition takes a long time and it takes huge amount of not only effort, time, but also yung emotions and then all the stress. Kasi there's a lot of things that could happen in an acquisition. And siguro tough time namin is when we backed out. That was the tough time kasi parang then what do we do? We had a plan pero now okay, it didn't work out, so what do we do next? So that was a very tough time for us.
And how did you cope up with this?
Siguro sa amin it's been, we've been entrepreneurs for the last 10 years. This is gano'n naman lagi, it's like a roller coaster. You're either up or you're either down, diba? So at the time, we had to pick ourselves up, think about what we want to do, and then regroup and then do it. So recently, we raised around, I believe it was in the news, we raised about 25 billion pesos, and that's where we get started again.
So, question sir, what is your workflow or how do you stay productive?
Ang daming ways eh. So we do a lot of task management tools. We make sure everyone is doing their stuff. We have a thing called action plan. So we track everyone's deliverables. We track what's going on in the whole office with everyone. So that's kind of how we track ourselves into being productive or not.
Do you paano ba ito tasabihin? It's more of any advice then sa mga
okay.
aspiring
Your best advice?
Siguro two things. One, entrepreneurship is not for everyone, and I guess yun yung very important kasi I know it's very inspiring to hear success stories, but it's hard eh. Parang if you force someone to it and they cannot cope with it emotionally, mentally, they could actually break down. Kasi sobrang it takes away a lot of things, not only your time, your effort, your family, your friends, your life. Essentially, it's kind of gone. And the second thing is, parang for me, it's about if you have decided to be an entrepreneur, then you gotta make sure you're strong. Like you gotta strengthen yourself with support groups. You gotta have friends and family who will support you during the tough times. I guess colleagues or if not people in the same industry who you can discuss things to. I think these are very important things kasi what I've seen is that there's a lot of failure because people cannot cope with the emotional and I guess work stress that comes along with it.
So you suggest to have a really good close community.
Yes, for sure.
And how do you keep yourself going or keep motivated?
Siguro ako kasi it's been something within me. I've always been parang I motivate myself from within. I'm more of an introvert as opposed to an extrovert, so it's very easy for me to kind of push myself to do things. So that's kind of my way of doing things. Pero I know for a fact that sometimes I also talk to others and get advice and feedback. I think that's one of the key things na parang it gives you a different perspective. And it gives me parang then a new challenge to parang to push myself towards. So that's kind of how I cope with it, I guess.
So, yeah, where can we find you, your social media website?
Well, yeah, I mean, you can contact us either via Vayafi.com. You can also join, I guess, Tectonic Summit. I'm there. I'm one of the organizers. And if you're raising capital, there's originalpitch.bc, which we also invest into companies.
Can you tell us like short summary about your events?
Sure. So Tectonic Summit we started a year ago, 2017. The goal was really to help entrepreneurs and investors and corporations come together. Because the issue that we found was that all of them kind of come from different places and they don't connect. So what we wanted was to bring everyone together in one place. Para international investors, they come over for 2 days or 3 days, and they get to see everyone. And then from there, hopefully, there are some investments that could happen. Same for corporations, they want to come and see everyone in one go. Ayaw naman nila na one company here, one company there, so they wanted to go in one place. So that's kind of how we built it. So last year, this year we had about 10,000 attendees, 200 startups, and really 50 investors.
Where was this held?
This is in SMX in Mall of Asia.
So you held this like every year?
Every year.
Yeah. So how many years is this running?
Second year now. This is the second year.
It's one of the biggest for this kind of event. So never know last.
Yeah. So our goal is really to help entrepreneurs kasi nga, we've seen the issues on the startup side, investor side, corporation side. We just don't connect. So if we can connect everyone together, hopefully stir up some deals. These may mga mangyaring partnerships and investment deals. It could make the Philippine ecosystem better. So that's kind of the way we see it.
So if anyone wants to get updated from that event, where can we?
Sure, it's tectonicsummit.com. So just visit that website.
Wala naman ako matanong kasi.
Yeah. So thank you so much. Thank you for having us.
Thanks, guys.
So that's it, guys. If you like this video, please subscribe to us, Entrepreneur Beach Club Philippines. Check out our Facebook page, our Instagram, and our YouTube channel. And yeah, hope to see you guys on the next video. See you.